about a young kid named Eli. He is adopted by Dennis Quaid and his older brother, played by Jack Raynor. And his older brother is in jail. He comes back, and he owes people some money, and he is being chased by these people, led by James Franco, and he takes his little brother Eli on the journey with him. But Eli is secretly a scavenger, and he has found this weird piece of technology that is actually a gun, and he takes it with him, and there's people going after Eli, and now we have a movie. Kin, the trailers looked interesting. I didn't really know what to expect going in. I kind of expected one thing, and then walked out getting another, and I think that's kind of where my disappointment for this movie lies. I don't think this is a bad film. I don't think it's a great film. It's just, I don't even think it's fine or okay. It's just kind of meh, whatever. That's the type of film that we're in for here, and for me, it was the sci-fi elements of the movie that I wanted to see more of, and we didn't get to see more of. Kin really plays on this simple premise of somebody owing another person money, and in that regard, the movie wasn't that interesting. The movie's primary focus was on that, and that was my least favorite part of this film. I thought they should have went in a different route. I really thought it was going to be more of a sci-fi type of romp involving this kid, and I gotta give it up to this kid, Miles Pruitt, I think it's Miles Truitt. This is his first acting role. He does a very good job in this movie. I really expected the film to follow him a little bit more than it did with Jack Raynor's character, and that was a bit of a disappointment for me. And I think you have such a cool premise with this piece of technology that's really a space gun, but the movie doesn't take advantage of that. And that is something that I think is a huge missed opportunity in a movie like this. That's something that I think you really have to focus on, instead of focusing on this really ham-fisted, cliched, I owe this person money plot, and having these characters run away from these people. I wanted to see more of the sci-fi element with this movie, and unfortunately I didn't get that. It was something very unexpected with this movie. It was something going in that I thought it was going to do, and it didn't end up doing. I think that's my main gripe with this movie. It didn't really commit to that. It committed more to the I gotta pay this person money plot that we've seen done a million times, and it's so simplistic here. There's no new twist to that type of plot. It's very simplistic. James Franco is this roughneck guy that Jack Raynor owes money to, and James Franco just kind of comes across as not really, like, that menacing. I mean, he shoots people for no reason, but other than that, like, it's just, we're gonna chase this guy across the country, and that's it. I will say, I think this movie is edited very well. It's got a very seamless flow to it. It is very gorgeously shot. The cinematography is very great for this movie. But it's pacing. It cuts back and forth to different things much too often. And this movie can't balance the three things it has going on in an hour and 40 minutes. It's like, oh, we're going to this place. Oh, but now we have James Franco coming. Oh, but now we have these two mysterious people that are going after this space gun, that know about this gun, this piece of technology. We're introducing them into the movie, but they're not going to be in the movie all that much, nor is James Franco. It's really just going to be kind of a melodramatic family drama about somebody who owes another person money, but we're going to try and touch on the family dynamic as well. And the family dynamic, while effective at times, it didn't really get to me. It didn't really make me emotionally attached to these characters all that much. These characters are fine. I mean, they're not poorly developed, but they're not greatly developed either. I mean, they're functional. They serve the role that they have to. The performances across the board, I already talked about Miles Truitt. He's very good. Jack Raynor, there's a couple of scenes where I'm like, Dennis Quaid, I don't know what he was doing in this movie. Was he giving his best impersonation of Harrison Ford? What was that? Zoe Kravitz, I really like Zoe Kravitz in this movie. The performances, for the most part, aside from Dennis Quaid, are really good. It seems like either Dennis Quaid is collecting a paycheck in this movie, or he just hasn't acted in a really long time and he's very rusty. That's how I felt with Dennis Quaid in this movie. I think this is a well-directed movie. I think it's a well-shot movie. I think it's edited very well. It's just, it doesn't really commit to that sci-fi premise that I thought it was really going to commit to. The trailers really made the movie look like it was going to commit to. It's also got some terrible pacing in the middle, and the ending of this movie just kind of feels a bit rushed. This is something I haven't really talked about. The ending feels a bit rushed. It's very exposition heavy at the end. It's explaining a lot of stuff. There's an actor that I didn't even know was in this movie. He pops up at the very end, and I'm like, oh my god, that's that dude. Holy shit. I mean, it's very rushed. It's very exposition heavy. As I said, it should have committed more to the sci-fi premise that it was setting up at the beginning of this movie, instead of the cliched, ham-fisted, I owe somebody money plotline. I think that plotline is very old. It's very tired. It is very true. These characters aren't great. There's stuff you can get behind them with. Sometimes terrible decisions are made. Sometimes smart decisions are made. That's what makes a character a character. But the emotional resonance and the family drama was a bit too melodramatic for me, and I didn't really feel that it was effectively utilized in this movie, or effectively written. I think this movie needed some rewrites, and it needed to commit more to that sci-fi premise. Overall, I am going to give Kin a C. Like I said, it's just kind of, whatever. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. This is a movie that you can probably put on TV if it's on at like 4 a.m. in the morning and you're still trying to fall asleep for some reason. That's how I felt with this movie. Guys, thank you for watching my review of Kin. I will have a review of Operation Finale coming soon to you. That is a movie I'm really looking forward to. You guys are the best. I will leave all my links to my social media accounts in the description below. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, a certified G and a bona fide stud.